What's up, guys? This is Mark from Entrepreneur Zone, and this is an interesting one because obviously this is Dariusz from the Entrepreneur Zone as well. So Dariusz we launched the Instagram Masterclass on Entrepreneur Zone. So the link in the description, go to check it out. But what this video is about, or what this call is about, is a weekly expert interview. So Dariusz is our expert of the week. We're going to do this weekly. We happen to be launching a course that he made on Instagram. So we're going to talk today about Instagram, growing Instagram, monetizing Instagram. What's the masterclass about, all this stuff. But Dariusz, introduce yourself really quickly.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know where it's going to be posted yet, but whoever doesn't know me yet. So my name is Derek. I'm Dariusz, Derek, however you want to call me, like multiple choice. So I'm running Young Hustlers on Instagram. We both know each other since a couple of years right now. I've been featured on OBS the last time, I think, it's quite a while ago.
A long time. I'll put a link to some of the other videos because I introduced Dariusz when he had like 30,000 followers.
Yeah. So I was in Nicaragua for like 6 months. This is how we actually got to know each other better and became business partners, etc. So I've been in the Instagram game since 2016. It took me quite a while to figure out how to grow Instagram properly, and now I'm running Young Hustlers since slightly over 2 years.
And how many followers do you have now? And we'll go into the real followers and fake followers and all this.
Yeah. It's a lot of bullshit right now there. So let me start from here. In the first year, we went from 0 to over 200,000. I think around 200,000.
Yeah.
Like the goal was 100,000, and it just went way above. Year 2, we went to 375,000, and this is 375,000 followers was the point where somebody, I don't know if it is a software company, if it's an individual who got mad at me or whatsoever. Anyways, I'm being spammed with lots of bots, fake followers from India and third world countries all over, etc. Every day. It's 30,000-40,000 that are being added to the account daily, which is crazy since a couple months. So problem with Instagram is that
if you had to estimate, how many followers do you have now? How many real followers?
I guess somewhere we might be close to 500,000.
Okay.
It's definitely going to be over 400,000 by now. So
yeah, because with our account with No BS. So the reason why No BS even got to 100,000 followers was because Dariusz trained my guys and we implement the same stuff that you have in the course, right? But we started today, this morning, we had a meeting and we started to remove the bots on No BS. But I think No BS has about 80,000 or 90,000 real followers. But once we start removing the bots, we'll see.
Mm-hmm. But it's like an epidemic right now. There's a couple people in the space who got spammed. There's also one other dude who sold his account, who hit over 1 million because he got spammed with fakes. It might be there's one person in the space. We talked about this before the interview. There's one person in the space, in this entire make money online and entrepreneurship niche, who's buying lots of Instagram accounts, and he also purchased the one Instagram account that also got spammed with fakes. So it's whether it could be that this guy is on purpose, trying to mess with other people, spamming them with fakes just to buy out the accounts, or it could also be that it's simply somebody in my space who is also selling Instagram trainings, etc. I know a couple people. I know maybe 2 potential people who could also see me as a threat or something, and they just spamming me. And the bad thing about this is, even if you have a decent following and you have an Instagram business profile, there is no real Instagram support. So I went to Instagram support, to Facebook support. I posted in Facebook forums, submitted stuff, but never received an answer. So it's kind of crazy.
So so you made the masterclass and you had a beginner class before, right? If someone wants to grow Instagram, what do they need to do? What skills they need? How long does it take?
Yeah.
How long it takes to make money from Instagram? How do you make money from Instagram? Start from the beginning.
Yeah, the first thing where I see the major difference between, for example, eBay dropshipping or Amazon dropshipping and Instagram is that one thing is strategic and systematic, and the other thing is it goes also into a creative direction. So this is, I think, a major difference. And this is also why so many people fail on Instagram, is simply because they don't have the required creativity, or they're not able to outsource to people who have this creativity, right? Because the thing is, you have over 1 billion people, over 1 billion active users, is one of the hottest platforms right now. TikTok is also ranking like crazy, but Might be banned soon, hopefully.
Yeah. Exactly.
I cannot watch this. It's too much cringe. Anyways, you have so many active users, and in order to crush it on Instagram right now, what you have to do is you have to find a competitive edge, and this is where most people fail. Like, most people are still diving into Instagram, starting an account. They want to post motivational quotes, whatever is already being recycled since 2000. I don't know when Instagram
Yeah, I
started,
see.
right?
A guy followed me recently with one of these motivational quote
Yeah.
accounts.
You have very big accounts, like, for example, Millionaire Mentor, who are in the game since like the beginning of the trend, right?
Right.
And there's still also like these sayings: do what successful people do, and you will get what successful people get. But copying successful people on Instagram who were trending also a while ago or whatsoever, is actually the worst thing that you have to do, because that you can do, because you just disappear. You know what I mean? In the entire flood of posts, like, you have hashtags being used thousands of times every single hour already, like, which is crazy. So if it comes to the requirements, what do you want to do if you want to be? What do you have to do if you want to become successful on Instagram right now? Is, first of all, what you have to do is you have to find a straight line. You have to find a direction that you want to follow, and it has to be a direction. I mostly recommend people to go after something that they are passionate about, because this is where you can live out your creativity a little bit, and also where you can start creating content that is not the generic content, right? If you're interested in something and you get deeper insights and you like really work in the space, you're able to give your audience like insights, for example, into different areas that the average user cannot do. For example, in my case is marketing, e-commerce, entrepreneurship, but I also have like lots of experience, for example, in Facebook ads and Instagram growth, in paid advertising in general, designing stores, designing funnels, running funnels, etc. So you can always, this is how you find a competitive edge. Actually, if you're passionate about something and you have a certain amount of experience in the field, you're always going to be able to beat out the competition or create like your own safe space. You know what I mean? Where you don't have this competition.
And then, okay, so you need to be creative, and we could go into all the details and all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
But do you think someone could get from 0 to 100,000 followers in a year now?
I think so, yeah. So my core advantage was, for example, with Young Hustlers, is that I started posting like this type of infographics, right, where I share a certain amount of info about different topics. And this is where this trend began, like this infographic trend in general. So I jumped on the trend. But after a while, I noticed, okay, there are more and more people in the space creating accounts like these, creating contents like these. So obviously, whoever started later would not get the same momentum today as I got like 2 years ago, for example. But you still have lots of, I see like people who have a very, very solid head start and also go from 0 to over 100,000 followers, posting infographics and carousels, etc., etc., simply because they stand out with a very solid branding and also like with a very own direction, with their own brand identity. So they follow very specific color schemes also, etc. And they have like a very straight line, and they try to also communicate their type of expertise in the field, right? So even if you still want to jump in today, for example, and you want to go into the type of content that I post, but you have the ability to present yourself in a certain way, in a professional way, right? If you have decent design skills, for example, you can show off the content and communicate the pictures or whatever you want to communicate in a certain way, then you're ready to go. Like it's more than possible, right? Right now, I also think that switching from just niche pages to more like also personal brands, I think running a personal brand right now is a very strong factor. Like I think this is something that Instagram lacks a lot, and I see
like real personal brands.
Still, people you can still post like niche content, etc., but when you show yourself and as a person and people actually see who's behind the account, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that it's not a 13-year-old kid who's just copying and pasting stuff and maybe doesn't even understand English. But if they see like, hey, it's a decent human being, maybe also uploads a video on YouTube a week and appears to know what the fuck she is saying, right? Then it builds way more trust and people are ready to follow.
And then how do you make money on Instagram? Like a lot of when like this is just a layman question, right? Like a lot of my friends who are not in this.
I can tell you the different, like since the beginning, since 2016, and what ways I made money on Instagram.
Right. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So the first, actually, the first $100 that I made on Instagram was with Shopify. So I had 4 dropshipping stores when I started off. I started off as a student. I think this is when we got in touch, right? So when I started my first or second Shopify store, this is where how we got to know each other as well, like over Facebook, some e-commerce groups, etc. And so my problem was always that I was a broke student with a very limited budget. I had like $500 to throw into ads. I throw this money into ads and I failed, right? So I had the first $1,000 that you spend on paid advertising is learning money. It's nothing else. Testing audiences, etc. Figuring stuff out. So I figured out, okay, how can I drive organic traffic? And one of the things that popped in my mind was I can build a following on Instagram, right? So I started building an account, and I think this was the first time I made money on Instagram was in the camping hiking niche. So I was selling like camping, hiking apparel, drop shipping it from China. I had like this Shopify store. So this was the first thing that I made money with on Instagram. The second thing was an affiliate product. This was, I think,
but didn't you also do one of those like hippie, like not hippie stores, but like yoga?
Like a yoga, jewelry. Yeah. This also went. There I had more sales via Reddit, but Instagram as well. So
okay.
Hiking, camping, and this yoga jewelry were 2 stores that generated sales also via organic Instagram marketing. So I remember, if it comes to hiking, camping gear, when I still remember this to this day, when I hit the 1,600 followers, I got the first order over, I think, $170 in from Instagram. So it worked with a small follower, with 1,600 followers, made $170 in one order. So this was number one. Then I went into affiliate marketing. So I think it was like 2017, like a year after. I took like a break. I dropped this dropshipping store. I didn't find it kind of exciting. I don't know. It wasn't personally fulfilling. I think we had the conversation also before. And then I went into affiliate marketing. So it was more like I just wanted to grow Instagram and monetize it somehow. And 2017 was still like was the time where automation tools were trending like crazy, right? So like follow, unfollow, like for like. So I didn't figure out the correct growth strategies, etc. yet. And there was one platform that helped you, like was specialized in like automated Instagram growth, and they had an affiliate program with like 50% commission. And it was, I think, like $120 a month. And so yeah, I started growing an account in the entrepreneurship niche. It was the first time in this like business niche, etc. Quote account, obviously, right? And I made the first affiliate commission of like $60 in there, like selling this automation tool, right? So we have drop shipping, we have affiliate marketing. Then the next thing, what was the next thing? How I made money? I think the next thing how I monetized Instagram was with shoutouts, story shoutouts, post shoutouts. I was selling entire packages. So I was selling, for example, story shoutouts for like $30-$40. I was selling like packages with like post shoutouts for like $500 for 10 or 20 shoutouts, for example, right? So you have drop shipping, you have affiliate marketing, you have shoutouts, different type of affiliate marketing, Ecom Tom, person who has also like eBay dropshipping courses. We partnered up. I got 50% of commission, and I helped him sell his eBay courses, for example, making posts about eBay. So I think like when we decided to partner up, I think the day where I made one Instagram post and one Instagram story, I think we made like $1,700 in turnover just on eBay dropshipping courses.
In a day, in 24 hours.
Yeah. So my commission was like how much? Like I think it was 50%, like $800.
800, something,
Yeah, so $800 in a day with Instagram. Hey, cool. As an affiliate, like it costs me like
you can't complain.
One post, one story. You cannot complain. It was 2 hours of work for $800. Like, come on. And then I started switching into the space also to go into coaching. So I was like, okay, I know how to make money, right? I also offered consultation on demand. Okay, this is the next thing. Affiliate marketing. So people started to send me messages and ask me if I have any mentorships or any like services, consultation services or whatsoever. I never had a funnel about this. I never advertised this, but there was just a demand for it, right? So I started consulting people at like $50 an hour. It was just like a side hustle. Then I saw the demand is going up. So I just started charging 70 and then 100. And I think I pushed it to like $150 per hour in consultation. This was just a side hustle, like just when I had like free time and I wanted to make like $150 in like an hour, it was just like this, you know. Then
so wait,
also,
hold on. You talked about consultation. I want to do something that I didn't tell you before we were going to do. So check this, right? We talked about Shopify and growing Instagram and consultation, and you'll continue that second. But could I show you, there's a dude that I know that has a Shopify store and he has an Instagram account where he drives traffic from there. Could I share the Instagram account with you now? I'm going to share my screen and just as you see, like give your opinion on what he could do better and all this stuff. Okay. 1 second. Right.
Yeah, but as you can see, like I monetize Instagram in like every way possible that you can actually, I think.
Are you seeing the screen?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So first of all, I'll put the link to this Instagram account. I'm in a group on Facebook, and the owner of the group runs this Instagram account, and they also go to Shopify store, and that's how you monetize it. But this video is about, like, Dariusz is an expert in Instagram and growing Instagram and monetizing Instagram. So I want to see. So give me your opinion. This is the account. The name of the account is etraphouse.com, right? I already see some stuff that is kind of crazy, but what do you see first that could be done better?
Scroll through a little bit. Like, okay, first of all, what I see is there's no freaking profile picture. It's just green.
Right.
The thing is, if you want to build a brand and you want to sell, you need brand awareness, you need a certain amount of professionalism, and this is already a turnoff. So that's number one. But scroll through. So what I see, if you want to focus on selling products, it is the masks currently are, I think we can agree that they are more like lifestyle products, right?
Right.
Like accessories, like same thing, like heads, watches, masks would go into something similar. What I am missing very hard is the people inside the pictures also. So if you have a lifestyle brand and you have lifestyle products, you should visually communicate the lifestyle, especially as Instagram is a picture platform. You know what I mean?
Right.
So so here's the thing: if you have a budget and you're ready to invest into it, you could collaborate with influencers. So this means you send them a product for free. A mask doesn't cost you anything. It costs you just maybe, I don't know, $2-3 to send it out, to print it, send it out to an influencer, and you can have the people take photos for you. Decent photos in exchange for a product, for example, you can upload them. So that's the first thing. Second thing, first thing is definitely picture quality has to go up and should include people inside, right? So if you want to buy something, you also want to see how it looks on a person. You don't have to scroll all the way for this distracting me. So yeah, definitely. I think also if you want to focus an Instagram account, an Instagram page on selling products, you should definitely go into influencer marketing in general as well, like influencer collaborations.
Right. His strategy should be influencer collaboration.
Yeah, totally, 100%. And like I said, I would include way more, or like a majority, just pictures of people actually wearing the product in decent qualities. If you cannot afford influencer collaborations right now, and if you cannot pay people to take like high quality pictures, hire a photographer or whatsoever, there are also platforms where you can create these mockups. Like we are working with mockups, with digital mockups, right?
Yes. And even videos.
Yeah, so you go to fucking placeit.net.
I'll pull it up in a second. I'll pull it up. All right, hold on. I'm going to pull it up right now. But before I stop sharing screen, one other thing that I learned from you, from the amount of people he's following compared to the amount of people who's following him.
This means that he's unfollowing people to gain followers. And this is the worst thing that you can do actually right now.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Organic marketing just.
What's the name of the site?
Placeit. Just place and .net. That's a website where if you cannot afford to pay a model to take pictures with your product, for example, this is where you can upload digital mockups. So you have models, for example, wearing t-shirts. You can define the color of the t-shirt and you can upload your own design, and it looks as if this person would wear the t-shirt with your logo.
All right, let me see.
Whatever is there. Go to t-shirts, for example, in the top. T-shirts down. Mockups where you wear.
Right.
Yeah, t-shirt designs, for example.
Okay.
or t-shirts. Yeah.
Because this one had videos also, no?
Yeah. They also have videos. So there are people actually moving in the picture, and it looks like they're still wearing a t-shirt.
So let me see.
This is how I created also the first Shopify stores where I started selling apparel. It was here, hover t-shirt mockups. Go to t-shirt mockups. Yeah. There are thousands of mockups, and they are constantly expanding the library.
Right. So wait. So he could like use models from here
Yeah,
all day.
hover over a girl.
All right. Let's see this girl here.
And you see how it looks when you
Oh,
upload the
wow.
design. If you have a picture on your computer, desktop, wherever right now, you can just drag and drop it inside and see what happens. And you have you have t-shirts, there you have apparel videos I see in the menu, hoodies, tank tops, mugs, tote bags, hats, packaging, garment only, sublimated, apparel, iPhones, MacBooks, iPads, iMacs, you have mockups for everything, like everything.
Right. I want to
Like
see
I said,
I want to see the videos really quickly just to share this. So I just wanted to do a quick let me see if I get an image. What is the image that I have that would work? All right, this is a random image of myself.
Yeah, just hit crop.
All right. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about and
I
what
don't know why it happened. Like I never experienced it dropping right there.
on her face.
Yeah, no, but usually it automatically. No, because you added a logo, not your design.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me do I'm an idiot.
Yeah. Anyway, bottom
I
line
didn't
of
plan for this, right? So I just want to see what would happen.
bottom line of the whole thing is if you cannot afford models to pose with your apparel, whatever you have, you can always grab this website. I think it's like $29 a month for unlimited downloads, unlimited mockups, etc.
Oh,
Depending on what you upload there, it's gonna look
this is
more
it,
or less
Dariusz.
realistic.
This girl,
Perfect design.
dude, I am putting this on my Instagram.
Okay.
This cute girl has a t-shirt with me on it.
Jesus Christ.
I have a fan. So this is specifically for him. So we gave him some tips on the Instagram. I just want to see the videos because the videos are epic. Because basically you can just put an image and let me see.
Take this one, yeah, the most simple one.
I know this. We went a little off topic off of Instagram, but this is partially like how to monetize Instagram, right?
This is brand building on a budget, like building brand awareness and a little bit of professionalism on a budget. If you cannot afford to pay models to wear your stuff.
Wow. Okay. Hold on. I guess this dude is gonna have a shirt with me on it as well.
But I think this is one of the best pieces of software that I came across in the past years.
So if you were using Instagram to sell apparel,
yeah,
you wouldn't.
I would leverage. First of all, I would leverage place it, and second of all, I would completely rely on influencer collabs.
Right, but if you can't afford it, this is perfect, dude.
Yeah. This is just a moving picture, it looks like, no?
Yeah. No, it might be a video. I think they said t-shirt video.
But anyway, also very important is if you want to focus an Instagram account on selling products, you're not going to be able to go viral with pure content marketing. So this is why you have to go into influencer collaborations. You know what I mean?
Right, because you can't, there's only so many products you could post every day.
Yeah. And on the other hand, it's way easier to rank with viral content or like this providing value with infographics, etc., than it is by promoting own products.
Right, but why wouldn't you do a combination of promoting the products and?
You can, but it depends on what niche you're in. If you are, for example, let's say right now, what is trending? Let's say CBD is trending like crazy, right?
Right.
If you can use Instagram as a blog, so you can share infos about CBD, news about CBD. You know what I mean? Like you can share a lot of the same is like if you go into the cooking niche, you can sell cookware through Shopify, and you
Right.
can upload recipes every freaking day that are gonna go viral.
Ah, okay.
You know what I mean? So if you are in a niche where you can mix both, like you have products, but you can also go into content marketing and share potentially viral content. If you go in the beauty niche, you can post viral makeup videos every day, and you can have your own, I don't know, makeup brand or whatever, selling makeup. You know what I mean? So if you can combine these two things and you have a viral niche or a passionate niche, then obviously you can also sell products successfully and go viral with pure content marketing.
Wow, this is interesting. Okay. So I'm gonna send this directly to I'll send it directly to them and just to see if they could, because like for instance, these masks and the hat, you're right. It would be better to like use different models with the
Yeah,
stuff on.
100%.
Wow. Okay. And you don't have to
All
spend a
right,
lot of money because you're not paying models. You could use that site.
yeah, exactly. All right, let's move on. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Next
All
topic.
right. So yeah. So we talked about growing to 100,000, 4 different ways to monetize Instagram. Now
We ended up with consultation.
right.
So, and then later on, I went into the course game. I was like, okay, I monetize Instagram in this, and this way, and I helped a couple people do the same. I helped Ecom Tom, for example, also with his course selling game, etc. So in the end, I was like, okay, I figured it out. I know how it works. It works, right? I make this and this amount of money with it. I also went into content creation for other people, account management, etc. Right? So there's lots of ways. And then I came out with the first Instagram masterclass by Young Hustlers, and this is actually how we kicked off. I think also like Ecom Tom, who also went from 0 to over 30,000 followers, and he started selling, I think, like over 10 grand a month in courses. So
right. Okay, so what the masterclass that you have now? Why did you do it? What should people expect from it? And I mean, it's on Entrepreneur Zone, right? So there's a beginner one, there's a new masterclass. One thing that Kafir mentioned is that the masterclass seems to start kind of advanced, but that's because we have all the other courses on there, right? Who should do the masterclass? Why did you make it? What do people get out of it? What should they expect to learn? Can they make money using this stuff in there?
So who should use it? Actually, this is it's a very broad topic. Whoever wants to make money online, like it's possible to leverage for everyone, because as I already mentioned, there's X ways to monetize Instagram.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like what you're doing is you're building an audience. If you're not building an audience, you're paying for paid ads, for cold ads or whatever. But whenever you want to make money online, you need traffic and you need to build an audience. If you want to save money, for example. So this Instagram masterclass is for everyone who wants to make money online and needs to drive traffic to place A. If it's a funnel, if it's a store, if it's a website, if it's a blog, if it's a YouTube channel, you can grow your YouTube channel faster. Or if it's a Facebook group, you can fill the Facebook group faster. What we also did, right? If you want to go into lead generation, you want to have freebies. I got like 2,000 freebie downloads and collected 2,000 emails in 3 days with Young Hustlers. So when we did this stuff, so it's just a massive lead generator and a sales machine if you can handle it. So it's for everyone who wants to make money online. So what was the next question?
What do they learn in there in the course?
So you learn everything from the very basics. So this is the important thing. Like I don't know why Kafir came across the thought that it starts advanced, because I already tell you guys like the different account types that you can choose from, if it's a personal brand, if it's a niche brand, if it's a mix of both, for example. I tell you how to pick your username so that you can also rank on SEO when somebody hits the search bar, for example, right? I give the people a hashtag guide where we start pulling thousands of hashtags and create like a hashtag list of like 200 hashtags that you can choose from. I give the people content creation strategies. So I teach them how to create content in Canva, in Photoshop, in Illustrator, in like 3 different platforms. And most importantly, I think the most important thing about the Instagram Masterclass is that I teach Instagram marketing like the average person does not. So if you go on Google and you Google how to grow your Instagram account in 2020, or if you go to YouTube and you go and search for the same like search terms or whatsoever, you're going to be spammed with lots of bullshit and bullshit only. Follow, unfollow strategies, go follow this and this many people. Then there's people recycling Gary V's strategy, go and comment under this and this many pictures, right?
Yeah.
So I never, with young hustlers, I never unfollowed anyone, and I never focused on commenting onto other people's posts. So I did something completely different to what the other people teach, right?
Right.
And this is why I attack in this in the masterclass. Also, regarding content, I go very, very deep in content. And I think I list like 20 examples, and it was like a series of 2 or 3 videos, content hacks nobody teaches you about. Like how to capture attention, how to get the people stop scrolling, how to get a higher engagement rate, how to get more response, more likes, and how to go viral and all this type of stuff, right? So I start very flat with the very basics, and also how to set up a business account on Instagram, right? So that you can read the insights. So from the very basics, we go to like very deep strategies. And there's like very many, very specific aspects that you have to pay attention to that play a role, right? Like if you want to grow on Instagram, it's the sum of all little pieces working together. Like you have very many little variables that have to work together. And I think that there's barely anyone. There might be a few people, but very, very few people who teach you how to grow Instagram and how it really works, right? Like most of the people focus always. This is the problem in the entire course selling industry. Like we had these conversations a lot of times. Start insanely fast without upfront knowledge, without any skills, without knowing shit, you know what I mean? Easy and without putting in work and all this stuff. So all these people sell this bullshit that other people want to hear. And I'm not like this. Like I give you like a reality check, and I tell you, hey, if you want to grow an account, if you want to make money, etc., you have to put in the work, you have to put in some design skills, right? You can learn this stuff, obviously. But I try to attack everything from a different angle, from a realistic angle, and not from this pay me $1,000 and I'm gonna shove everything up your ass type of thing, because it's non-existent, right?
Not realistic.
It's fucking fairy tales, yeah. So this is also a very, very big aspect of the entire course. I keep it real, right? So I tell you what it takes. I don't want to have people pay $1,000 for a course and promise them I don't know what results and then leave them be on their own and lose all their money, right?
And okay, so why is it, I mean, we start Entrepreneur Zone together, right? And we're doing it together. So this is almost a rhetorical question, but what should users expect for $10, for $10 a month?
This is a very good question, because many people would expect that they don't get much for this $10.
Exactly.
Right? But this is all to do with perceived value. If you see something with a bigger price tag, you value it more automatically. This is like basic human psychology and marketing. But as a matter of fact, all the courses that we provide, like the eBay course we have inside, the Instagram course we have inside, and everything that is gonna be to follow, we could sell for $500 to $1,000 each. So what they get for $10 is what you in our case, you pay $10 a month to access all our courses. And the quality of the courses is the same, if not better, compared to, my English goes down here a little bit. But other people are offering the same amount of information or less. For one course for $500 or for $1,000. So we are over delivering and undercutting everyone. So we're not sacrificing any quality, right? So we're still giving you the same value you can expect from a $500 or from a $1,000 course, just for $10, and we're not offering any upsell. So this means if you subscribe, you're not going to be bombarded with upsell number 1. Hey, learn our this and this secrets for $1,000. Or learn this and this secret, and people get annoyed as fuck. And we just try to basically give you the same quality or a better one compared to all these people selling like these high-ticket courses.
Yeah, so sweet. So we've been talking for a while, but guys, if you have any questions, if you have a business and you want to grow Instagram, or if you have Instagram and you want to get more followers and you have any questions for Dariusz, put that in the comment section, like the video, check out Entrepreneur Zone Masterclass. Check out Entrepreneur Zone. There's the Instagram Masterclass is now available. Like that's what we were talking about. But our goal is to publish 2 courses, one course every 2 weeks, right? Right now we have 17 or something. I don't want to say how many we have. What's that?
We have plenty. Yeah, but it's gonna get more. Very important thing is, I wish when I started off that I had a platform where I can pick my direction. You know, like the thing is this: when you pay $1,000 for a course, for example, and you find out, okay, this is not going to work for me. Maybe I'm not the type of person to do this and this, and you want to try something different, you're gonna spend another
you go
$1,000.
spend another $1,000.
When you join entrepreneurs, when you pay $10 and you say like, okay, I went for the Instagram masterclass, but it's not for me. You can say like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna jump into the eBay training, for example. I'm gonna switch directions. You know what I mean? So you have all the freedom of choice that you usually don't have when you start investing money into courses, because
So
you're
let me
not
just,
being
I'm just
limited.
sharing the course with the guys. So there's the Instagram Masterclass 2.0. That's the one we talked about. The Amazon dropshipping course, that's about 70% done. That'll be completed in like a day or two. And the affiliate training, Start Here, Bootcamp, Amazon Appeal Library, Reddit Formula. There are a lot of courses: Facebook ads, Instagram crash course, sales funnel, eBay dropshipping. And this is the all eBay dropshipping course. We have another 40-something videos for the new eBay dropshipping course next week.
Yep.
Digital marketing advanced, and you have access to the community, right? So you could, like right now, there are 27 people online. You could add friends, like comment and all this stuff. So I just figured I'll log in and show you guys while we're here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so thanks, dude. I mean, hopefully we'll talk. Obviously, we'll talk later. But if you guys have any questions about Instagram, about making money on Instagram, about growing Instagram, let us know in the comment section. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and thanks for your time, dude. I did most of the course already, so it's pretty interesting. So,
the Instagram one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just to see, because like if I want to oversee all the education, I already did like 18 of the videos of the eBay course.
Yeah.
I'm just doing all of them, you know? Nice. Anyway, guys, subscribe to the channel, like the video.
See you guys.